today I want to talk about what my blog post was about this week, which is how the effects that trying to be a perfectionist can have on you. And I know it's had a big effect on me, and that's why I am working on changing it. So ignore my clothes drying in the background. But the number one thing that trying to be a perfectionist will lead to is burnout. Personal story, when we were selling our house, every time we would have a showing, I would run around like a crazy person trying to make every single little thing perfect. Like every little thing down in the corners and every little thing perfect. And after a while, our house wasn't selling. And running myself around like that and stressing out over every showing eventually led to me not caring. We would get a showing and I'd be like, oh, I don't even care. Like, I don't care if the house is clean. I don't even care. I would do like the bare minimum so that it wouldn't look completely destroyed with 3 kids. But I was just so overwhelmed and so stressed that I just stopped caring about it. And the funny thing is, the one time that I didn't even care to really clean, I did a quick sweep and threw everything that was on the floor in a laundry basket and threw it in my car, was the time the house sold. The time I didn't get down into every corner, the time I didn't make sure every single cobweb was out of the ceiling, was when the house sold. So basically, I was running around and running myself ragged for no reason. Absolutely no reason. Yeah, because it didn't matter in the end. That person who bought our house didn't look in every corner, didn't let the cobwebs distract her from buying our house. So basically, this could work in any situation where you are trying to make everything perfect and running around and stressing about every little thing. Who really notices that? Like, when you go to other people's house, are you looking in every corner? Are you looking at the cobwebs on their ceiling? I know I'm not. I'm never looking at them until they point it out. When you're like embarrassed or trying to be perfect and you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot that cobweb in the ceiling, and you say something to somebody about it, you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot a cobweb. They never noticed that until you pointed it out to them. You're the only one who cares about it. So relax. It doesn't need to be perfect. Take notice of when you go to somebody's house, do you really care about all those little things? No, you're there to visit that person. And the same when somebody comes to your house. So if you keep running yourself ragged, you're going to burn yourself out and stop caring about everything, which is not good at all. Because when you are burnt out, you just want to lay around and be lazy and do nothing, and it can lead to depression. So, which I'm not going to talk about because I have no expertise on depression, but I know burnout can lead to that because you are just so down on yourself and so stressed that you're just overloaded. So that's one of the things. Another thing is it starts to make you think you're not good enough. Like, no matter how much I cleaned my house and how much I worried about every little thing, it wasn't selling. So obviously I wasn't doing something right. I wasn't doing it good. I wasn't cleaning my house good enough for it to sell, which wasn't the case. So you start getting this thing in your head, well, I'm not good enough because no matter what I do, it's not right. And that is so not true. I mean, I know when I go to other people's house, I'm not thinking, oh my gosh, they have a cobweb. They are the most horrible person in the world, and I don't know if I can hang out with them because obviously they're not good enough for me. Who thinks that? And if your friends are thinking that, you need new friends. So my point is, I guess, to relax a little more. You do not have to have every little tiny detail correct. Nobody's really noticing probably, except for you. And then when you point it out, then they notice. So just relax a little more, and if your friends are judging you, you definitely need new friends because you don't need those kind of people in your life. So that's my little rant today. I guess it was kind of a rant, I don't know. But I hope you have a great day.